moving day, and it's raining. It is downpour. It is awful. It was thundering all night last night, so I didn't even get hardly any sleep. I kept waking up because all it was doing is thundering all night long, and it's still like a downpour today. So that's been fun, trying to load the trucks. We were almost done, but we had to wait for the rain to subside so we can load the mattresses in this stupid truck. We ran out of room, so we're scrambling around trying to call people, trying to find someone who could just at least loan us a trailer or something so we can get the rest of our crap up there. So I think Cousin Lauren and Uncle Randy are going to come up with their truck and trailer, and that will get the rest of the stuff in here. The problem is that we have to bring up all of our renovation supplies too, so that's why there's so much stuff. The boys aren't sharing a room anymore, so we had to buy extra mattresses for them both. So instead of buying it up there, it'd just be way harder to buy it up there because town is so far away. We just thought it would be easier in the long run to just get all of our renovation supplies now, the new toilets that we need, the bathroom vanities that we need, because it's going to be hard to find that stuff up there. I mean, there is Menards and Lowe's and Marquette, but it's a 45-minute drive each way, so it's just not ideal. And a lot of the stuff that we bought, we got at the Habitat for Humanity Restore. We got at Salvation Army, like that huge TV stand we got for $25. It's really huge. That took a lot of room in the truck, but I mean, $25. I mean, we might not have found that up there because we went to Goodwill every day because, we live so close to town. We can go to town, every day to check Goodwill for the things that we need, like the new tables that we need, because also we have 1,000 extra feet of house or square footage, because there's an apartment that we need to furnish, so all of you guys can come and stay, so we needed to furnish that. Being a 45-minute drive to Marquette, you can't go to Goodwill every day looking for the stuff that we need. So it's just been craziness, and I hope that we can leave within the next half hour, hopefully. We're already about 45 minutes behind schedule. We wanted to leave at 8, and it's almost 9 o'clock right now. I keep finding things like in closets that brothers, did not get out, and so that's like all this stuff keeps appearing in the porch, and it's making all the guys loading the truck upset. But it's like, if you would have just cleared out all this stuff before, we could have gotten this figured out. But no, they have to complicate it. And I'm soaking wet because I went outside just for a little bit trying to load cars up with people's luggage, because this is the thing too, we can't stay at the house that we're renovating because it's so gross. It's not ready yet, so we have to pack extra for like vacation to stay at this rental house for about a week and a half. So I don't know, it's just been super stressful, and I do not want to go back downstairs because I'm seriously about to just I'm about to have an emotional breakdown. Let me tell you guys this. I was so close to just like screaming. Yesterday I said I want to kick. What did I want to kick? I think I wanted to kick a pony. I wanted to kick a puppy. That's the first thing that came to mind. I was like, I'm so angry. I just want to kick a puppy. I want to kick a pony. I want to kick a squirrel. I didn't. I threw a shovel though, so that was fun. I got my aggression out. So we just need a lot of prayer, especially for the drive up there. It could be interesting with the rain that we're getting. I'm not overly thrilled of driving my dad's pickup with the trailer behind it, especially across the bridge. Like, it's just my fear to get blown over it. It's 5 miles length of bridge. I don't like that. So just pray for that. Pray for safe travels for all of us, because there's going to be a caravan of 8 of us. Because my brother has his car, I have my car, my dad has his truck, we have the 2 U-Hauls, my grandparents, they're coming up, so both their vehicles, and then now my uncle and cousin, so that'd be 8 vehicles on the road. This is insanity. I don't know how some of you moved cross country. Like, I know people who've moved from New York here, or who moved from Florida up here, who moved from California. Like, I think you guys are awesome, because I don't know how you would have done that. But also, there's a lot of us. There's 5 of us. 5 of people's junk. We got rid of a lot of stuff. We really did. We were leaving stuff behind, too. We're like, yeah, we don't really need that. I'm not putting it in the truck, so let's leave it. It's not worth it. So we left a lot of stuff behind, so the buyers should like that a lot. Which, that was another thing that was super annoying. The buyers, they had to come through yesterday to learn the quirks of the house. So they talked for about an hour with my mom, asking questions. Who changed your septic? Who put your furnace in? How old is your furnace? How do you light this pellet stove? What is this? What is that? Like, who does that? Like, who does that? And then, so about an hour in, I'm like, let me just go interrupt them talking, saying, Mom, we really need you. So I said that, and then they just kept talking. They just wanted to chat it up. They're like, oh yeah, we understand the stress. We're about to do this. No, they haven't even started selling their house yet. Their house isn't even sold yet. It's not even on the market yet. They haven't packed stuff up, so they do not understand how it is. They're first-time buyers. She's never done this before, so that's obvious. You don't go to the sellers of the house and ask to have a tour when they're trying to move. They really wanted to come this morning. Oh yeah, we'll see you off. No, who does that? They are really nice, and I am kind of glad that they are getting it, but I mean, you just don't go and become friends with the people, you're buying your house from, They are really nice. They got 3 kids. I think the oldest one is 12, and then there's like 2 younger ones. They're all excited about it. They're going to get some goats. They have some chickens. They're going to have a huge garden. So they're totally going to homestead. So I think the house is in good hands. It's still sad to, leave the house that you lived in for 10 years. My parents plan, this was, their retirement home. They plan to live here forever. But, plans change. Life doesn't go the way you want it to. But I think ultimately this is definitely God's will. And I do know, even though the midst of all this stress and turmoil, that this is definitely the way that we are supposed to go. Like, I do know that we are supposed to go up there. All the signs leading us up there. With Dad's job, he applied for probably 50, 60, 70 applications around here, in southern Michigan. But no one would call him back. I think he only ever had 2 interviews out of the almost 100 applications he put in for the past year. And just for, grins and giggles, he put an application in for the one up north. He got a call back that same day. So, I mean, if that's not a sign, then I don't know what is. And his new boss is really forgiving. We've had to push back his start date so many times because we couldn't, he couldn't leave and start up there until he left Duncan because, our loan and whatever. So originally when he first got the job, he was supposed to start like at the beginning of April, and now it's the beginning of May, and the guy is still like, yeah, take your time getting here. So Dad starts his job on the 14th of May, and I think I'll probably start my new job on the 14th of May too. I meet with my new boss Friday, so tomorrow I will see her and, just get a feel of, what exactly I'll be doing. So, but I should go. Oh, I'm getting yelled at. Okay, bye. All right, this is goodbye house. Saying goodbye to the upstairs first. Goodbye, my bedroom. Goodbye, library. Goodbye, boys' room. Bye, living room. Bye, bathroom. Bye, other bathroom. Bye, family room. Bye, parents' bedroom. Say goodbye. Bye. Yeah. Adios. Bye. Bye, house. Bye. It's finally happening. The house is empty. Everyone's loaded up. We did it. We're finally going on the road. Finn and Emmett say hi back there. That's going to be a long trip. Hopefully they shut up soon. I gave them plenty of kitty cat drugs, so hopefully it kicks in soon. Just doing a quick little video. We made it on the road. Thank God, that's just a cat. Ignore them. We made it to the road. Just minor snafus. One of the U-Hauls got stuck in the mud because there was so much rain last night. Normally it wouldn't have been an issue parking in the yard, but it rained literally all night, and then downpour this morning, of course. So that was fun. We ended up, gosh, Uncle Randy had a tow cable in his truck. Oh my god. Uncle Randy had a tow strap in his truck. So what we did was hooked up one U-Haul to the one stuck in the mud, and that, thank God, worked pretty quickly. So, and that's a pretty strong tow cable because that's a lot of weight of that U-Haul. Another little minor snafu is driving down the road. One of the trailer doors opened, so there was nothing really fell out but sleeping bags. So those were falling out. So, but we're driving now, and I think, Lord willing, everything is going okay. Oh, I wish I could make this stuff up, y'all. I wish I could. So we got stuck in an accident. I don't even know what highway that is. Just north of Lansing. We got stuck on there for an accident. Then a little bit farther up was another accident. So we turned down, to detour on some little back road, some little country back road. And at the end of this four-way, there was another accident. So we stopped for probably like 15 minutes again on this road, and we all had to pee really bad. So we peed on the side of the road. That was interesting. We met some interesting people, other fellow travelers, so that was fun. And, we are moving slowly. I think we're going to be back on track here in a minute. My brother rear-ended my mom in my car. There's no dents or anything, but still, child. Ooh. I know he probably feels really bad about it, but I know you need to learn how to drive a little bit better. I love you. I'm sorry, but you do. So yeah, there's another cop down there. Looks like he's kind of like directing traffic a little bit. That looks like it's moving slowly, but at least it's moving. My goodness. So first what happened. Ran out of room in the trailer, so we had to get Uncle Randy to get his trailer, and then one of the U-Hauls got stuck in the mud. We got that unstuck, made it safely fine, going on the highway okay. Then the accident, Austin rear-ended my mom, but it's not really bad, and then got a little bit farther, then another accident, and then now this traffic again, because I don't know what's happening. Oh goodness. So, alright, I gotta turn, so, bye. To me, what it is. There it is, you can see it in the distance. Mackinac Bridge. Alright, here I go. Gonna cross it. I don't think you can see it in this snap, but I'm really nervous to drive across the Mackinac Bridge. Just pray for me, y'all. Pray for me. I don't know why this is so scary. I'm doing it. There's construction, so we get to drive slow. Thank God we get to drive slow, because this is freaking me out. I'm doing it. Woohoo! We made it across the bridge, and we are in the Upper Peninsula finally. Yes! After a long, long day, we're finally Upper Peninsula. We still have about 2 hours left, I think, till we get to Munising, but I'm just ecstatic that we finally made it, and I survived passing the bridge, hauling my dad's truck and trailer, so I am feeling really good about myself right about now. So super exciting. Oh, there's Grandpa. Grandpa's in the U-Haul. There's my mom in front of us, so I'm just glad that we're finally... Alright, so video while I'm driving, so pardon me for not looking at the camera. So I never said, last night that, we made it and stuff, so we made it safely finally at 8:30 when we got there. So it was a 10-hour drive, what it ended up being. So what should have been a 7.5 hour drive turned into 10 because of all the stopping because of accidents, and we had to stop, because there's so many of us, we had to stop, every about hour and a half at the rest stop, so that took time. But we did make it safely. We made it across the bridge okay. So yeah, we made it, but it's just now we have more work to do, and it's crazy. We're super tired. Didn't really sleep well again last night. I slept on the pull-out couch, and of course you always have that stupid bar that like digs into you. So I had that all night. The cats seem to be fine. They made the trip okay. I met the blind one. He's just been wandering around. He is kind of upset, but the other two are fine with the move. But so parents signed the papers this morning and got the key. They got the key to the storage unit. So we are headed to the new house now. We're not staying at the new house currently. We are staying at a rental cabin. So we're staying there. That's where everyone else is staying too. So grandparents are staying there. But we're all headed to the new house right now to unload the truck. And that should be equally as interesting. Grandma Bullheis is sick, so bless her heart for making it up here. I hope she gets better soon. So yeah, I guess I'll talk to you guys later. So other quick little thing while I'm driving. This is the view so far. There is snow on the side of the road, but only really in the heavily wooded areas where it doesn't get a lot of sunlight. But I still think it's really pretty. It's 45 degrees right now, but it's still quite early yet. So I bet it will get a little bit warmer later. So yeah. Are you hammering?
Yay!
What up? End of, I guess, the official day one. Yesterday I don't count as day one because we only were here for a few hours. So it's the end of day one. We unloaded the first U-Haul. That took a while. It took a lot of space, but we got all that unloaded and all the cars unloaded. Did that. We're able to rip up all the wallpaper in all the bedrooms and the living room today, which is nice. It came off in sheets, so that was a lot better than little tiny pieces. So we were all relieved for that. But it was the thicker wallpaper, so it's got the weird, like a mesh backing to it, and that made the wall underneath it really textured. And not a nice texture, really gross and grimy looking, so that has to be sanded. Sorry, I thought I was being yelled at again. That has to be sanded. So Grandpa Lash sanded one of the bedrooms. But yeah, so I can't remember what I all told you all. It's been crazy few days. I met with my new boss today at the Falling Rock Cafe and Bookstore. Kind of went over when I'm going to start. My start date is the 25th. I'll have 2 training dates before that. I was going to originally start like the 14th, but I wanted some extra time, to settle a little bit because y'all know me, I'm a highly stressed and anxious person, so I just wanted to at least get used to it a little bit first. But it seems like it's really nice. I'll just be cleaning at night when they close, when the store closes. I'll be like the janitor, which I like to clean, so I'm not afraid of that at all. And I'm actually excited for, cleaning at night because I get to have the whole day free. And it shouldn't take me too long. She says probably only 2-3 hours at the most cleaning, so that's also exciting. So we're getting pizza tonight. Courtesy of Victoria, so thank you very much for that. It's so sweet of you. She wanted to originally give us like a big basket of food, but we weren't going to go through Grand Rapids, so she did the next best thing and called Main Street Pizza here in Munising, and she, left us, money to buy pizza. So that's very exciting. I thought that was very sweet. So we're all leaving the house right now, and I'm being yelled at. So, yeah, anyway, we're gonna go get some groceries, and then that will be it. I don't know what else to tell you. Yeah, so I think I probably will post a video every few days onto here. I originally was just gonna do Facebook Lives, but not all my friends have Facebook. So I want them, all to be able to see things. So I will do probably YouTube channel. Mom is getting ready to leave. Let's see if she wants to get on the video. Yeah, so Uncle Randy and Lauren left this morning, which was very sad. I kind of cried a little bit. Well, honestly, I cried this morning too, just seeing the house and how bad it is. And I was like, why did we leave home? I got really, really homesick, which is bad because we haven't, you know, we've only been gone for one night. But, you know, just the fact that we're not going back home, you know, because Austin, he had said something like, oh, on the way back home. Well, you know, there is no, you know, on the way back home. You know, this is our home now, so. It's just going to take adjustment, that aspect, you know, leaving everything we've known and loved, and, you know, our house, because, you know, our house is, you know, our favorite place to be, and our property, just a beautiful area. This I'm not fond of because there's neighbors. Let me see if you can, I don't know, I don't think I'm pointing in the right direction. Neighbor there, and then there's neighbors over there, too, that I can see from my bedroom window, so I'm just like, ugh. And then the dog barks all the time, and I don't know, so that's just something we'll get used to, but I think it's good. We just need to, you know, stay positive, but, she's still dinkling around back there. She's very aggressive with it. But, yeah, so I'll keep you guys updated, maybe do, you know, upload maybe once a week, I don't know, we'll see where this goes. I'm not very dedicated to things, but I wanted to start a YouTube for a while, so I guess now's the time to do it. I'm talking to people.
Hi.
It's not Facebook Live.
Who are you talking to? Who's the people?
Well, I'm gonna edit it.
Oh, you're gonna edit it.
Yeah, so I'll edit this part out because this is not important.
Oh, I'm always important. Hello.
Okay. Anything you want to say, I can edit anything out if you don't want me to. Okay.
I have nothing to say.
Okay, that's the end of this video. Bye.